of the biggest patterns that keeps many entrepreneurs stuck is this. They keep starting, but they never finish. They move from one idea to another, but they never stick to one. One business to another, one opportunity to another, they never stick to. But nothing ever becomes stable. Nothing ever grows to maturity. And over time, you start to feel like nothing is working. Starting gives you hope, but finishing gives you results. My name is Dr. Adenike Shito. Welcome once again to our 21 days challenge, day 5. And it's all about why you keep starting, or individuals keep starting over and over again and they never finish. Why and what are the things responsible for this? I'm sure you have been enjoying day 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and this is day 5. I'm sure you have put down some nuggets, you have learned some things, and then I trust God that you keep learning until you make those necessary changes. Are you doing them? Are you noting them? Please make sure that you are noting them, and that you make sure that you want to implement those changes at where and when necessary. Now, one of the biggest patterns that keeps many entrepreneurs stuck is this. They keep starting, but they never finish. They move from one idea to another, but they never stick to one. One business to another, one opportunity to another, they never stay put. But nothing ever becomes stable. Nothing ever grows to maturity. And over time, you start to feel like nothing is working. And it's not true. How can nothing work? Some other people are doing it. It doesn't mean because some other people are doing it. You can even do it. Even if they don't succeed, there is a way you can do it and you will succeed. You just need to put yourself into it. But the truth is not that nothing is working. The truth is nothing is nurtured to maturity or allowed to grow to its full potentials. As if you have been following this series, this will make more sense to you. In day 2, we talk about how the wrong mindset can keep your business stuck. And in day 3, we explain why many people quit too early. And in day 4, we show the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. Now, this is where it all becomes, it all comes together and it looks together and it blends together. Because constantly starting over is not strategy. It is a lack of discipline and a lack of clarity, a lack of plan. Many people leave the business too early, not because it failed, but because it becomes uncomfortable for them. They just can't handle it again. They just feel, oh, this is not comfortable, this is not what I expect, and all that, and they take off. And before you know it, Jack Robinson, they're in another business. The results are slow to them. The process is demanding. Things are not happening as fast as they expect. So instead of staying and learning, they leave again and they start something new. At first, the new idea feels exciting. Fresh energy is brought into it. New hopes brought into it. But after a short time, the same pattern repeats itself, because the problem was never the business. It was the mindset behind it. It is the energy that you carry into it, the expectation that you carry into it, which are many times unrealistic. And that is why it didn't succeed. You cannot build anything meaningful if you keep resetting your progress. No, it can't work. Because what you went through in this, you will go through it in the next one, maybe in another way. Different experience entirely that will throw you off guard again. Every time you start over, you go back to point 0 with new challenges and new orders to scale. This is not good. This is dissipation of energy unnecessarily, when you can use that energy, same energy, to build what you started in the first place. New learning curves will come. New mistake, new confusion will come in. And you will still have to attend to them out, or you take off for another one again. It becomes a pattern which takes you nowhere. And you keep delaying your success in the process of moving from one business to another. Successful entrepreneurs don't jump from one thing to another. You will see them stick to one business, and if they do another, it will be just another stream of income for them. They are just serial entrepreneurs. It's not as if they leave one for another. They are doing that, and they are doing this, and they are doing that. They are rivers of many streams, and if one is not working at a certain period, another one will work. So that's who they are. It's not as if that, but you leave one business, you close it, and you go to another. That's not good at all. That's the one that is jumping from one thing to another. The successful entrepreneurs, they stay, they commit to what they're doing. They push through the slow seasons. They learn what is not working, and they adjust accordingly. And they keep building until the business becomes stable, because they understand that every business has stages. The beginning is always slow, the middle is always challenging, but the final results, the end justify the means, because growth only comes when you stay long enough to understand that works and whatever does not do it. What does it is your staying power. But if you keep living at the difficult stage, you will never experience the different growth stages. Yeah, because you need to experience them, and it will lead you to success. I can assure you. Yeah, it's not easy, but I tell you, the end will justify the means. That is why finishing is more powerful than starting. Starting gives you hope, but finishing gives you results. So you need to ask yourself honestly, do I have a pattern of quitting when things get hard? Do I keep jumping from one idea to another? Am I actually building something or just chasing excitement? Truth is that if you don't break this cycle, you will stay busy and never productive. You will have motions without progress, and that takes you nowhere but to the beginning. Because when you do your motion and you swing to something else, you are going to start again, and you will keep starting without ever finishing. That will not be a portion. This is day 5 of the 21-day business mindset challenge. If you missed the previous edition, go back and watch them. If it added value to you, subscribe, like, and please share with your friends and other entrepreneurs, that we may all gain from this. That's the primary aim of doing this, that everyone may gain from it and not make mistake where others did. Thank you, and we expect you on day 6.